Okay, today's job in the ambulance is installing the air conditioner. 6000 BTU GE digital controls, so the compressor turns off when it gets to a certain temperature, just like a home unit. And then this is where it's going to go. And so I measured it once real quick and then put the tape up, and looks pretty good. So I'm going to just go with that. Or I maybe measured it a couple of times, and that's where it's going to go on the wall. And then on the other side of that wall, so it's going to go kind of right in the middle there. And I got to cut the diamond plate, and then there's going to be gaps on the side. The diamond plate cut's going to be bigger because the air intake is on the side. See, because the fresh air has to come in through this side, through the top. Fresh air comes in there, and then the hot air comes out the back. That's like your outside unit in the residential system. Here, the room air comes in through this grill, and the cold air comes out through the top. That's like your air handler inside your house. So I'm gonna make a cut with the circular saw and hope all goes well. Okay, look what happened. I used the circular saw for the straight cuts, and then for the corners I finished off with a jigsaw. And then there it is. There's the box on the outside. Goes down there. That'll be the vent coming in from the bottom. And then air will come up through that chamber there into the side units of the side vents of the machine, the air conditioner. And the hot air will go out the back and then through the vents I'm going to put in the door. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so there's the hole. So now the big hole in the diamond plate is going to be bigger than the inside one, so I have to do it from the outside. So those are my two little pilot holes, so I know where to start from. And then I'll mark it out on the other side and cut away with the jigsaw. Okay, I have the back hole marked out. I drilled pilot holes. I had to put one in the middle so I can get the jigsaw in there, but yeah, drilled some pilot holes so we can get the jigsaw going, and we're gonna cut that diamond plate out. So the jigsaw was taking a long time and it was not cutting it, so good old Harbor Freight, $30. Got a saw, $5 for some blades, reciprocating saw, and there you have it. The inner one is for the air conditioner. The outer one is going to be for the ventilation. So I just got to put the sides around it and finish it up. But that hole's done. Okay, day 3 of the air conditioner install, taking a little longer than anticipated, but that's okay. It's coming along. That's where the AC unit goes. It fits in there nicely. And then the box will go around it for the air circulation. Air intake will be right there. That's coming along very soon. And then the water bottles will sit on a shelf right above that. And then the hose will go into there, into the sink inside. And below the air conditioner will be another shelf, just for a little extra support. So it's coming along nicely. So I get the cut started with the jigsaw. Start with the hole, put the slide in with the jigsaw, and then I'll use the reciprocating saw to finish it up. Okay, bottom cut is done, opening the outside air to come in, and then this will put the air into the cabinet section, which will go up to the AC. Next step after that cut will be the shelf brackets on both sides. Okay, so there's a bracket down in there that sticks out a little bit. So the blade hit the bracket and it bent the blade, so I decided to break off the tip of the blade so I can finish without hitting that bracket. Okay, it's looking pretty. Air will come in from that bottom one and then go out through that top one into the chamber, which is around the air conditioning chamber. And then I'll block off this part, leaving the back open. So that air will be able to go into the sides and the top. And then the hot air will come out this back. And I'm going to cut the holes in the doors. And then hopefully get that done today. Third day so far. It's going slow, but it's getting done. So the air conditioner fits nicely in there. This is that gap between the wood and the box. And so on the other side there, the tubing's going to come in, and I'm going to feed it through that spot right there for the pump, the whale pump, and then that'll be right down below. And then the sink will get mounted in this right there, and then the water will come up from the tanks in the compartment right there. Okay, things are good now. I almost forgot to put all the extra bolts in, but good thing I bought that hammer, or that impact driver. Got bolts in there, so the water bottles are going to sit right there on that shelf. Air conditioner, of course, goes above. Water bottles will sit there, one with water in it. When that goes empty, I just do switch, and then I know, okay, I got to fill up the other one. Probably 3 gallons, maybe 4. And then the tube will go through in between those supports. The intake tube to the pump will go right there. Okay, gonna cut a hole in the door. Crazy, right? So I have 2 of these grills. That's where I got it marked out, and then this grill is gonna go right there. And then the hot air from the AC will come out. That's the plan. Okay, 1 hole cut. Wasn't too bad. I'll finish this side, do the other side. All right, look at that. That's where the hot air from the air conditioner vents to the outside. Almost finished. Okay, it's in test mode for the AC. It's nighttime. I finished the AC install. The outer cabinet is finished. And it's running on the Pecron solar generator, which is fully charged, and it's running at full because it's pretty warm in here. It's got to cool down. But it's using 533 watts, and it can go 4.9 hours at that wattage. But it will, when it cools off in here, it will use less wattage because the compressor will turn off. It's set on 72 because it's hot in here. I just turned it on, but it's looking so far so good. We'll see. Okay, here we have an installed AC. You can hear a little bit of noise here. May not know what it is. If you get close, you still may not know. If you look, you can see it's an AC, but it's still pretty stealthy. Okay, so that's a running window air conditioner. Let's see what it looks like inside the cabinet. All right, check this out. Look at that. That is running AC, and that can be running while you're driving, powered by the solar. So this is the it's just that whiteboard. I got the 3M tape, and they're real good. So that separates the plywood from the diamond plate. Okay, and there's my water bottles for the water inside to the sink. But yeah, fresh air comes into the bottom. That's under the floor. That cuts under the floor. Fresh air comes in, moves up, goes into that section there, which is that cavity between the diamond plate and the plywood. Then that fresh air comes up, travels up into there, into the sides, into the top, and then the hot air comes out there. And you have AC that can be on while you're driving, powered by those solar modules up on the roof. Right now it's running on the solar generator. Pretty sweet.